Hey there, everybody. Happy Woden's Day to you. Hope you are having a good one. We are like in the midst of a heat wave here. Man, oh man. So I'm trying to get as much done like in the morning as I can, and then, doing things like computer work and stuff like that at night when I can go downstairs. This is an uncooled area up here, but it is quite all right. It's really actually pretty nice this morning. I have a sweet little fan going, and I thought that I've been very intensely working on new flow journals for the shop. Most of you, well, if you're an OG, you remember that I started doing flow journals a couple years ago, maybe a year and a half ago, and kind of progressed to doing different journals, which I really do love. But I thought it was, I have a birthday coming up, and then you get very reflective of your past year or whatever. And I just really wanted to do some flow journals. So we have those in the shop, and I just finished 2 more. I'll show you this one because the other one's not quite dry at the top. This is a flow journal. This one has a beaded braiding on it. It's kind of got like a boho look to it, and of course it is just like chock full of things for you to play with. So it's really a art journal, crafter's journal. It has 8 pockets in it that are just stuffed with all kinds of fun things to create with. We are going to do some Smashbooking today. I've got several things that I want to put in my Smashbook so I can kind of get rid of this little, it's not a massive stack, but it's like a stack of stuff that I would like to go ahead and incorporate into my homemade Smashbook. I've also got some happy mail from Miss Leanne that I am going to incorporate in this book as well. She always sends the sweetest things, and I just absolutely love being her patron over at Patreon. So let's take a look at what we have so far. I did this pocket, and this was a pocket that was sent to me by my art angel, and I absolutely love it and wanted to put it someplace very special. It also, it holds a bunch of stuff that I'm not sure if I'm going to smash or not. I like all this. Might be smash fodder, maybe not. I'm just not sure yet. I want to kind of get these pages finished because they are at the beginning of my book, and I don't mind randomness in a book, where you're working on one page and then you might flip to the middle and work on something else. I really don't mind that so much, but I know that, hold on, I'm trying to get this in frame here. A lot of people kind of, they like to work progressively, from beginning to end. That's not really the way that I like to do things. So I've got this kitty cat here. I just thought he was really cute. My 2 new kitty cats that I cat sit are so much fun. You recall my friends had 2 geriatric cats that passed away, and they decided to just kind of go out on a limb and adopt a couple of kitten brothers. Now, these brothers are a year old, and you guys, they are so much fun. They're so curious. They love everything. Winston is super vocal. He likes to chit-chat. And so I can turn the corner and start heading toward the door, and I promise you, he's already chatting by the time I get to the door. He's so loud. He sounds like a cicada or something. He has like this incredible purr. Now, that's Winston. He's very kind of just out there. And Winston is the wild child. And then there's Franklin, who is very demure. He's very reserved. I would say he's shy, but he's really come out of his shell in the past 10 days since I've been cat sitting them. And I can see his personality, you know, kind of coming out. And even though he's reserved, I gotta tell you, he is so loving and sweet. Man, he likes to be loved upon. I'm smashing a little bit of ephemera from a trip to New York in December for my niece's wedding. So we stayed at the Sheraton in Times Square. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun. I'm looking for maybe just one more thing to add to this page. But I'm not really, kind of wanted to, I thought that I may just do a page that was just New York eccentric. And then I thought, nah, I don't want to do that. I kind of want to just mix it up because I just thought it would be a little more interesting doing it like that. I don't really want to use this because it's going to cover that up, so we'll just move on. I did get the kitty cat in, and I got this brochure from the Sheraton, New York. It was just the mostest fun. Hey, I think that will, yeah, that looks good. My son and I, my son lives in New York. He lives in New Jersey now, but he works in New York. Has lived there for 17 years now. He moved up there when he was 15. Whoa, sorry. I'm really sorry, y'all. My light is about to go over. Hang on. Technical difficulties. I do not know why it's doing that. Hold on just a minute. Hold on. I'm afraid to stop the video because I can never find it again. I don't seem to be able to pause videos. Okay. I don't know what happened there. It had been just fine until I started recording. Happy retrograde and full moon. Woohoo! But we went to the rag trader. He was supposed to go up and just do like a brief visit, and then he called me and said, hey, I'm not coming home. And I'm like, oh my gosh. He had already enrolled in and been accepted. You have to audition for the New York School of the Arts. It's like, well, so anyway, we went to the rag trader to eat. Now, the rag trader was awesome. It was kind of like a speakeasy, so they had, and it was in the garment district, so they had all kinds of, you know, like old-fashioned icons, fashion ephemera and stuff there. So it was really fun, and I really did enjoy. We had such a good meal. We had a chicken sandwich, and we actually split it. But before we had that, we had poached pear and blue cheese with some fabulous bread. So it was like, oh my gosh, it was phenomenal. We just had a really good time. And we were there for, like I said, my niece's, we were picking out a wedding dress. We were going to the wedding dress place. I can't remember the name of it. And then we had tea at Bergdorf Goodman. It was just fun. We just had a great time. So, like I said, I kind of thought, well, I'm just going to do this, you know, one page. And then it was like, nah, I think I'll just stick it in just randomly because I really do like doing that. Let's see, what else do I have over here? I got this in the mail, and I know a few of you said, hey, I got that too, and I saved it too. So I'm kind of wondering if I can sort of incorporate it as a frame for this piece on the encyclopedia page that I really do like a lot. This totally reminds me of my uncle's tombstone. It was carved by an artist. It's made of marble. It is very expressive and beautiful and elegant. And it just reminded me of the piece that is at his gravesod. So I kind of wanted to frame it. And honestly, like a window envelope is a great little framing device. I know y'all already know that. I'm going to cut a little bit over here. Just kind of stick that down. This holographic paper was just like, yeah, that's just way too good to, to not use. Okay, I'm going to turn this way. Yeah, I like it like this. I'm gonna put some, what do you think? I need something right here. I have this quote that I wanted to use. Let me see what else I have here. Oh, okay. Here are some art quotes. I think what I'm going to do is just use those. I think that was a part of a Happy Mail from Leanne. I'm going to grab some Mod Podge and grab I put a little bit of Mod Podge in these things. I'm really fond of just kind of, you know, using my old like jars and bottles and stuff like that as small palettes or small pots or whatever. This one got kind of icky at the top, but that's okay. I just gave it a stir with my paintbrush and then wipe my paintbrush off. Okay, I think this will be really pretty. Through art speaks for your soul, savor the magic of doing, art grows your spirit. Art grows your spirit. I'll go with that. My uncle was a profound influence on me. There are so many times, you know, that, and when he departed this world, he had anorexia, and that is, you know, he died in 1979. Don't typically, we didn't even know what anorexia was. We knew he had eating problems because he just turned into skin and bones, and he was already skin and bones anyway. But he was just a profound influence on me. And there are so many times that I would like to ask him questions, you know. And I realize that I can ask him questions. You know, he's just a whisper away. Art grows your spirit. Man, oh man, I like that. That turned out pretty good, y'all. I am going to have to let that dry for a minute, so... And I also, hey, I do have water. Again, you know, just a little thing like this really does come in handy. And then I'll just dump this and, you know, reuse it. It's also a great way to just recycle these things. These are great little probiotics. I get them at CVS. Actually, I take a probiotic once a day. I'm not super specific about what kind I take, just as long as I can get them in there. I really do like that too. I think I'll put that here. Still using my Jot glue stick, y'all. It's working out really good. There we go. Okay, now I feel like I kind of need something up here, so let's see if, I really love that. It's another Leanne piece. I like that, but I don't think it's going to fit. Oh, okay, let's do August, because actually that's when my uncle passed away. 40 years ago in August. So there we go. That made a very nice little spread there. I am looking for my Sharpie so we can get some things outlined. You know how fond I am of that. There we go. That looks very nice. That looks very nice. And I might add his name, you know, at some point. Just not sure. If you guys are in DC, my other uncle has an exhibit at the Smithsonian. He is the Potter Michael Sherrill, and I'll put a link to, I'm trying to do my thingy here. What day is it? It's the 17th. But he has an exhibition at the Smithsonian in one of the galleries there. I was hoping to get there, but I'm just not sure. And the way that I'm doing this is I like to note when I've worked on pages. And to me, everything is very progressive. So I'm not done with this. I'll come back to it. I'm fine with that. I don't feel like I have to complete something right away. I still have more of these beautiful Dina Wakely media collage words that Leanne sent me, and I really do love these. All right, speaking of the Leanne, let's kind of see what we can do here. Mellow Vino is another place that we went when we were in New York, which my uncle lived in New York before his passing along, his transition into non-physical. I love this Mellow Vino sticker too. I'm kind of thinking it'll fit there. Mellow Vino was a meadery, M-E-A-D-E-R-Y, which is very interesting how mead was discovered when a bee's nest was knocked over and dunked in some water, and that caused, that water to be very good to drink. So it's interesting because it's all based on fruit and honey, and I just thought it was super cool. Well, I'm at that page because I did add this. I will do this as well. Oh, it's upside down. Uh-oh. There we go. All right. Let's try and see if we have a spot where we could do some Leanne. What I'm going to do with this is I am taking apart the Happy Mail that she sent me. I've blocked out her name and my address, though, I mean, I get stuff from you guys, so I think everybody knows my address by now. I want to incorporate everything in this envelope on one page, or on a couple pages. So the first thing that I want to do, she has this super cool, like, big, thick masking washi tape, and I've also marked out that I want to use the fish that's on the back of here that almost looks like a koi fish, and I think that's what it is. So what I've already kind of experimented with getting that whole sticker off there, and that's not going to happen, which is good for Leanne because it means everything stays intact, which I really do like. And I love the color of her envelopes as well. Okay, I kind of tore the fishy apart, but that's all right. Let's see what we can get stuck down here. Give these pages a bit of color. Okay, I think I see a way to kind of use this. We'll clip here, and just kind of stick it down. This is super therapeutic. I've really been working like kind of non-stop on a restock for my friend's shop, and then also doing the flow journals. I've also got this idea that I would really like to just do like a pocket, like maybe a pocket 5x7, you know, something. I can't explain it yet, but it's kind of in my thought pattern. Now I got to show you the star of the show are these stickers. Now I love she names her stickers so aptly. This sticker sheet is called Guilty Pleasures. You can see it right here. It's Creative Freedom Paper. So go to Etsy. I'll put a link down below. I, as a 60-year-old person, you know, to me stickers are like, that's what my kids used. Even though I know that, you know, this is a whole big sticker community, and I actually have started using a whole lot more stickers in my, especially in my planner. But it's these stickers that I like. I don't like manufactured kind of stickers. I like original thought and original drawing sticker. I keep doing that upside down, y'all. Whoops. There we go. Oh, better put it over here too while I've got it upright. But this is just an example of what she sends. The envelopes are so beautiful. I'm going to send this one to my mom because I think she would just absolutely love this so much. We're working with a little bit of color here, so I'm going to take the light down just a little bit. Look at these snarky cards. I didn't mean to push all your buttons. I was just looking for mute. It's okay if you disagree with me. I can't force you to be right. I love these. Now, these are her tropical, what's called tropical something. I can't remember stickers. Are you always this stupid, or are you making a special effort today? This is going to somebody who couldn't really appreciate this. Relax. We're all crazy. It's not a competition. That's a horrible idea. What, Tom? All opinions will be ignored in the order in which they were received. It's okay if you disagree with me. I can't force you to be right. I love this. And she's put a tarot card on the back, which is just super cool. I saw her make these, and this one just like jumped out at me. So I'm going to use this on this page. Uh-oh. There's my jot stick all gone. Hang on. Oh gosh, there's still so much on here. I'm not sure if I can use it or not. But let's try. My kids love tacos. So every Tuesday, when I say my kids, I mean Corey, who is 33, Christopher, who is 40, and their girlfriends, my daughter-in-law's to-be, all love tacos. So we always have like a little taco joke on Tuesdays. I know it's not Tuesday, but let's have a taco anyway. So I can remember this sweet, sweet Happy Meal. So she's got tacos, pizza, and look at these donuts. Hey, did you guys know that, I think it was Krispy Kreme was having a donut, buy a dozen, get a dozen for $1 or something like that. Super neat. And she has done this stellar, wonderful little bookmark. I'm going to use that in my planner probably. So I was able to use some of Leanne's Happy Mail, and oh my gosh, it makes me happy. I didn't mean to push all your buttons. I was just looking for mute. It's got to be one of my favoriteest things in the whole wide world that she's ever sent me. I absolutely love it. I hope you guys enjoyed this like little impromptu kind of Smashbook thingy. I did make a super cool dent in my Smashbook, in my Smashbook fodder that I have over here. I was really happy to find a good use for this holographic paper. I'll put that in my little stash paper and maybe do a little something else with it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I had fun sharing with you, fun sharing stories with you about New York, about my beloved uncle, about crazy Miss Leanne and her crazy stickers that I love so much. I hope that you guys had fun. I had fun talking to you. Thank you guys so much, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.